Hi, good morning, campers. Today, all things honey.
Honey! It's made from honey!
So, what we've done is we've amassed some bottom shelfers as far as honey liquor infused. Here's the thing, though. There's some of our favorite brands. I mean, Jim Beam White Label, yeah, it's a mixer, but and this one's only 65 proof. This will stand out, I'm sure. Evan Williams, we love Evan Williams. This is also 65 proof. Jack Daniels Classic Tennessee Honey. Honey liquor blended with Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey, and it is 70 proof. We love us some Wild Turkey. 101, you can't go wrong, man. This is 71 proof. Exceptionally smooth liquor blended with honey and bourbon whiskey. Okay, so what some of these are saying to me, this is honey liquor infused with Kentucky straight bourbon. It's honey liquor with a little Jim Beam in it, little white label. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey blended with honey liqueur and caramel color. So this is Evan Williams with liqueur infused, where this is honey liquor infused with Jim Beam. Jack Daniels, honey liquor blended with Jack Daniels. Okay. Moving on, and this one said liquor blended with honey, with actual honey and bourbon whiskey. So this is honey liquor with a little bit of honey in it and Wild Turkey 101. Now, on to the bigger and better things. This is Garrison Brothers. This is Texas whiskey.
Texas! 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 Texas!
But it's got honey. So, Texas straight bourbon whiskey, this is an 80 proofer, infused with honey, not honey liqueur. Introducing Honeydew, the Texas straight bourbon whiskey infused with Texas wildflower honey. Okay, I like this stuff. I know it's only 80 proof, but what I decided to do, which because I didn't have enough Black Glens for this, kind of fucks with it, because these three are going to stick out like a fart in the car.
You have, haven't you? You big, smelly, fucking, dirty, stinking, ginger-headed bastard. That's sick, that, Andrew. I'm not getting in there now. Open that door.
That's all right.
No, Andrew, please, open the door.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not fuck. No, I'm not getting in there, you big, dirty cunt.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Has it fuck gone?
It has gone.
It hasn't.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh.
Open that door, then. You dirty bastard. That's fucking rotten, that. You can chew that cunt.
Oh, man.
Where these faint bastards, I mean, I don't know that I'll be able to tell the difference looking at the color of these. This delicious son of a bitch, and this, I'm a huge fan of Redline, and this Elements Hive Edition, clocking in at a respectable. 112 proof is delicious. But you want to know what I found that's even more so goddamn delicious? The IRA by Crittenden's. If you're down around Mississippi, Louisiana, that area, get you a bottle of this. 4 years old, 108.5 proof. Now, this guy, this is actual finished in honey casks. So, barrel number 1 here is American White Oak, number 4 char. It says third barrel. Where's the second? Oh, here we go. Brazilian Amburana. That makes sense. Third barrel is a honey cask. That's. I like this better than Rio. Now, it's probably not fair either. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's going to stick out like a. It's going to stick out. Going to stick out like an awkward erection during the prom. Because it's got Amburana. But, you know what? I'm going to drink it anyway. So, Evan Williams here. I'm rooting for that one because it's actually bourbon infused with honey liquor. But also, you know, a lot of people stand behind this American honey and say, as far as, you know, your honey mixers and what have you, it's about the best of the best. Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3. That those 3 are these 3. I don't know which one's which though. It'd be kind of cool to tell. I mean, Garrison's is pretty low proof, but still fucking delicious. I have a feeling all these sweet little bastards are going to be delicious. That doesn't smell at all like I thought it was going to. I really don't smell a whole lot of nothing. Just rubbing alcohol and a little sweet smell. That doesn't necessarily taste like honey to me. It just tastes almost sickening sweet. Yeah, that's. Ooh. Fucking diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, 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 diabetes.
Thank you.
This dark bastard. Oh, there's some shit going on there. This one smells nice. Yeah. So, really fruit forward and then a little honey. That's really nice. It's really nice pour. I don't know why I've got these mixed in here. I should have went and got another black blend, but yeah, this smells like a fucking candy shop. That is just sweet. You know, yeah, I like this one better than that one. Same same thing going on. You can't call it honey. It's sugary. It has like an artificial honey. Oh God, this smells fucking great. Yeah. So this has got quite a bit going on. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna come back to that guy. I don't know. That's a tough call there. Oh, that is just a candy shop. Goodness. That one coats pretty nice too. It's got a dark fruit, and the honey is right on the end. Oh, yeah. Once you get the honey, you start the second sip, you get it kind of throughout, but there's dark fruit in there. That's really nice. This one's winning. So far, that one's winning. All right, let's get through these last two cheap bastards. So far, if you're making a, I had a drink when I was in the speakeasy at the Mob Museum in Vegas, and it was called the Bee's Knees. And I had one of those, and I didn't want to leave. I reckon if you were to put a little bit of one of these in there, mm, 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 that would be good. Probably better than I deserve. This has a little cough syrup note to it, like those honey cough drops. Yeah, but I like it. It's not. It's not sugary. I mean, they're sweet, but it's not as because it's got that cough drop thing. Kind of a Ricola. That's actually really good. All right. Last little bit of honey here. I that's it's very strong honey. But again, I'm getting that confectioner's sugar, not really honey. I will say I like it better than those two. So, we got to make a decision between these two and make sure I think I still like that one the best. Anyway, here we go. That is nice. That's really nice, actually. I don't think that one's very proofy. That might be the Garrison's. I like that guy a little bit better, just because it's got a little burn to it. You can tell there's a little. The proof is nice with all that honey sweetness. Just to make sure. I'm thinking that's the Iora because I think I'm picking up the Amberana. That one's got a little hug. All right. Didn't particularly care for this, so I'm not going to finish it. It has its uses. I'm going to say it's a mixer. Last place was the Jack Daniels. Yeah, that was next to last, which I didn't care for either. No surprise. Jim Beam. This ought to be interesting. Yeah. There we go. This is all making sense. This so that guy is the American Honey by Wild Turkey. That's never had that before. I'll make a nice toddy. Make a very nice toddy. I almost don't want to do this because I'm afraid I'm going to look like a fool. I kind of think I know how this is going to go. Kind of the way they're sitting now, but I don't know. This is a really exceptional pour. And, different times of day, your palate can be affected by a lot of things. That cigar, for instance. Yeah. It's a pretty good pour. Ooh, don't do that. Pretty good pour, but no surprise that these two are the top two. Now, let's see if I really do like the Crittenden's Iara more so than the Red Line, because I really like that Red Line. That's been my go-to honey finished for a while. And I will say, at 112 proof, it might shine a little brighter because I like that Red Line sting. No pun intended.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston. Volume 2. Look, you get it? 2, like T-O-O. What did the mermaid wear to her math class? an algebra. Like, algebra. I stayed up all night, wondering where the sun went. And then it dawned on me.
Feel free to wait in the truck.
Okay, but just know, you can't escape Will Livingston. He'll be back.
Oh, I even get a little coconut on that. That's really fucking nice. Ah. Winter chicken dinner. Goddamn Crittenden's does it again. I'll tell you what, Matt Crittenden knows what he's doing. That man's got some shit figured out. Other than the fact that he might be the most handsome son of a bitch in Mississippi, he's got some shit figured out when it comes to making whiskey.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, that's nice. It's not all honey. That's what's so good about it. There's red fruit in there. There's a little oaky snap in there too. That's just fucking nice. Mm-mm. Well, we don't actually taste real honey until somewhere in here. Even though this has honey in it, it's just, this shit tastes like confectioner's sugar. This is a solid pour. It's just really low in proof. This is incredibly hard to find now. And this you gotta go to the fucking bayou and wrestle alligators for. But, surprise, surprise, I like American honey. I didn't know I was going to, but look at this. Look at the color difference. You can tell what's going on here. It's what the label says. That's Evan Williams bourbon. That's the black label. Infused with honey, liquor, and caramel color. That's why that shit looks like Eagle Rare. They've colored it. Fucking cheaters.
No, this is not. No, John.
How long?
This is the first time. On our sides.
So it's not even black label. It's probably fucking white dog. Unless it's bourbon. Let me read again. Unless they say it is actually fucking bourbon here. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Okay. So I'm guessing it's probably the black label or an even lesser version of that. Blended with honey liquor. So when do we see real fucking honey? Right here. Liquor blended with honey and bourbon whiskey. There it is. Somewhere right here is where we start getting real honey. Everything else tasted like goddamn confectioner's sugar. Or even worse, it tasted like the little Sweet and Low packets. Not honey. Anyway, that's where it stands. I mean, if you want a honey mixer, or you want something to throw in there that's really fucking sweet, like I said, if you're making bee's knees, I would recommend picking up the American honey. It's actually got some honey to it. That's if you're trying to entertain a few people. If you're just looking out for yourself, oh, that's a nice bottle. If you're wanting neat pours, yes. I would neat pour this, but the proof on these is where I want to be. This one will get you in her panties. Okay? That's what it's for.
Nay, of course.
That's what it's for. It's for making men seem more intelligent and loosening women's morals. That is what Honeydew by Garrison's is for.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that in front of your parents.
On that note, before I get shadow banned, one more thing. Don't forget to tongue punch that like button in the fart box. And subscribe. Thanks for playing. Hey everybody, this Memorial Day weekend, remember to be safe. And Uber is as simple as an app on your phone, not unlike Tinder or Grindr or whatever you're into. It's easy and it's the way to go. Please be safe and have a great Memorial Day weekend. You went too fast. Gravity's a bitch.